On August 9, 1942, one of the most interesting matches in the history of world football took place in Ukraine. The 1941 football season in Ukraine was interrupted by the German occupation. Some of the players of Dynamo Kiev, the most famous team in the country, went to the front to fight. Others joined the underground partisan forces in the city. Those caught among them were sent to the Darnitsa camp. Some were killed, while the rest of the Dynamo Kiev players were released. These freedmen formed the FC Start team in June 1942. Of the 11 players, 8 were Dynamo Kiev players and 3 were Lokomotiv Kiev players. FC started playing matches with occupation troops in the city. Their opponents were usually the teams that Romania, Hungary, and German forces put out. Start was winning these games with very different scores, such as 9-1, 11-0, and 6-0. On August 6, 1942, the Freihelf team of Nazi soldiers wanted to play with Start. Start won this match 5-1. Worried that this defeat would demoralize their forces and provoke resistance in the city, the Nazi demanded a rematch. The match was played 3 days later, on August 9th. Unlike other matches, very intense Nazi military measures were taken in the match. Nazi officers were watching the match, and the referee was also an officer. Before the match, the referee entered the Start's locker room and ordered them to give the Nazi salute at the ceremony. The fact that the Start's players did not give this greeting was a harbinger of what kind of match it would be. Those who watched the movie Escape to Victory know that in the movie, the referee was condoning the Germans' excessive foul play, which did not fit into the football rules. The same thing happened in this game. Heads were split, jerseys were torn, Germans were diving from behind, starters couldn't get up from the ground, and the referee wouldn't stop the match even for the players to treat their injuries. But the Start managed to enter the halftime led 3-1. A Nazi officer who came to the locker room at halftime said to the starters, "We are very impressed with your skills as Germans, but you shouldn't think about winning this match. You must know this, if you get a win, you have to suffer the consequences." In the second half, both teams scored 2 goals, and the score was 5-3. A few minutes before the end of the match, defender Klimenko from Kiev took the ball, stabbed 4 German players, and came to the front of the goal line after passing the goalkeeper. Instead of pushing the ball into the goal, he bounced back and hit the midfield. With this position, the referee finished the match without waiting for the completion of 90 minutes. The consequences of this victory for the Ukrainian football players were really heavy. 8 football players of FC Start were arrested 9 days after the match. A football player died of a heart attack during torture by the Nazi. 1 football player was shot while trying to escape while being arrested for allegedly beating a German. And 3 football players were killed during mass executions in the concentration camp. 5 players in the squad survived at the end of the war. This match went down in history as the death match.